Yo, what's going on, guys? Just did my daily Halo news search, and I came across this article from a day ago. Halo Infinite could drop its Xbox One version, it's been claimed. This was pretty interesting just because a lot of people were speculating on if they're going to do it, or just that it's a bad decision to have Infinite on the original Xbox One, the S, the X. So I guess they're contemplating dropping it. So let's see what VGC staff has to say. Make sure you credit the author's work, guys. VGC staff. Mr. Staff did a lot of work on this one. I also saw this really caught my eye. Verified insider claims Microsoft is even prepared to delay Infinite beyond next year. We'll get into that because that would be crazy. Alright, so Xbox is considering dropping the Xbox One version of Halo Infinite following its recent delay, it's been claimed. According to mod-verified Resetera user, Sponger, reliable, who has previously leaked accurate details on first-party Xbox games. So, per him, they might be dropping it. So, I mean, a lot of people are complaining and it looks like they're having some issues, huh? According to the insider, developer 343 Industries is struggling to achieve performance above 900p on the oldest Xbox One S console, which has led it to consider making the shooter a next-gen only title following its recent delay. So it can't even hit 900p. And obviously, any new game that came out and wasn't running at least 1080p is, kind of ridiculous in 2020. And that's on the Xbox One S console. So don't forget that this game has to run on the original Xbox One. The S is the white one, I'll put a little image up of it. That's like the second one that came out, and then the X is obviously the high-powered version. But it's struggling to hold 900p on the S. So, yeah, that's kind of a problem. If true, dropping the Xbox One version would represent a break from Xbox's heavily promoted cross-gen release strategy. So this is kind of a big thing because Xbox's whole thing with this, I guess their whole strategy is just to kind of get the console into your hands, get you on Game Pass, get you in the Xbox ecosystem, and kind of let everything flow together. So they want all of their Series X games to run on the old consoles. So that's kind of been their whole shtick recently. So that will be a huge bump in the road if, they kind of got to divert from that. Obviously, to me, I don't really care because I'm in a position where I'm gonna get the new Series X regardless. I'm gonna be playing on the utmost console. Probably play on PC as well, but it's easier for me to make content on the X. But regardless, there's a lot of people that probably, times are hard. It's hard out here. People getting laid off, people's parents getting laid off. Obviously, younger kids don't have money to just throw around on a new console. So I feel like a lot of people were kind of banking on like, oh, I'll just play on the one. And then, down the line, upgrade once it's more affordable. So obviously, I understand why some people would be upset at this. Obviously, I don't really care personally. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, apparently. Microsoft had previously claimed that all first-party Xbox titles for the next couple of years will release on both the Xbox One and Xbox Series X, although it recently announced several next-gen exclusives. Don't know about that, but yeah, that was their whole thing, was that it's, one ecosystem. We get you on the Xbox, you can play all the Series X games at least for a couple years. VGC, Video Games Chronicle, has contacted Microsoft for comment on the story and will update it when we receive a response. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna get back to you real quick on that one, guys. The current version of Halo Infinite on the Xbox One S is nowhere near 1080p, even lower than 900p, and is having serious asset loading issues, much worse than you've seen on the PC demo. That's crazy. Lower than 900p? I mean, I've spoken recently about Halo 5, where Halo 5 used a dynamic resolution where it basically just changed the resolution based on what was going on in game. Maybe that's a road that they'll try and take to try and salvage it. But honestly, if it's going to make a better product, with it not being on the one, that's fine by me. I just want the best product possible. And, you know, hopefully we can get this game out in 2021. Because apparently it's not guaranteed. Ideas to change at the engine level how assets load, make RT as default, improve unlock some assets, improve geometry, post-processing, and add more CPU-bound interactivity. I'm not a programmer or a developer, and I have no idea what any of that means. So, whatever. Furthermore, it's claimed Microsoft has not ruled out pushing Infinite beyond 2021 if the game would benefit. Holy shit, guys. If I have to wait until 2021 for this game, I'm going to die myself. You know, I'm 26 now, you know, I'm going a little gray. I'm dying a little quicker than the normal guy, so I'm hoping I just live long enough to see the release of this game at this point. Whew, it's crazy. It's pretty messy up there with decisions, but they are convinced that they need to make best Halo game ever. Make Halo best. User. Thank you, Sponger. Microsoft confirmed Halo Infinite has been delayed into next year earlier this month. In a statement published on the website, 343 Industries said the decision of the game to delay the game was motivated by multiple factors. Jesus, I can't read. I'm just exposing my 3rd grade reading level here. Sorry. Head of Xbox Philip Spencer apologized for not hitting expectations, but said he believed the delay was the right decision. I agree with that 100%. The game needs to be literally perfect if we have any chance on being a successful franchise again. So, delaying the release to 2021, good choice. Are we ever going to get a release date? It doesn't seem like it. He added, "In the end, I have to make the right decision. The strength of the Halo franchise, the health and ability of the team. Are things tracking towards the quality of where you want the game?" I don't know if that was a question. I don't understand what was being written there, but there was a question mark, so. Spencer went on to reveal that his team, including 343's Bonnie Ross and Xbox Game Studios and Matt Booty, considered breaking Infinite into sections and releasing individual parts at different dates. That would have been ridiculous. However, it just didn't feel, to all of us, like the Halo release that we would want. Me either, Philly. Me either. So, guys, they're saying that they wouldn't be against pushing it past next year. Imagine 2021. Game's still not out. 2022, 7 years. 7 years. Bungie's lucky number. 7 years. That's insane. Literally insane. Oh my god. Thinking about Halo not coming out in 2021 just makes me sick. It makes me... I'm gonna throw up. It makes me want to puke. Oh my god. You know, I'm not getting any younger. I'm 26. I'm gonna be 27 in November. I've been keeping my schedule free for, you know, 5 years now. Let's say 3 years now. I've been making sure to not have a girlfriend. Completely my choice, by the way. It's not because girls don't talk to me. I'm just trying my best to stay open for this release date. And obviously I'm okay with them, you know, pushing it back because this game literally needs to be perfect. And if it is, it could really skyrocket Halo back on the map. And I think it will really all pay off in the end. But Jesus, people went crazy about waiting until 2021. 1 extra year, long wait. Another year after that? Like, when it was announced that it was delayed until 2021, like, people are like, okay, hopefully a few months in the spring. Worst case, next holiday. And now they're saying, you know, it could get pushed back past next year. Like, that's literally insane, and honestly, I personally don't see them ever releasing a AAA Halo title anytime but holiday. So if it doesn't make holiday 2021, this ain't coming till holiday 2022. And at that rate, you know, my life might be over. I might be married, have kids. There's no chance that's happening. Imagine a woman willing to have sex with me. Luckily, I will be free whenever this game comes out, whether it be next year, 2022, 2030, 2552. You know, this is a spiritual successor to Halo Combat Evolved. Maybe it'll come out the year of Halo Combat Evolved when we have real super soldiers and we're all just playing in space. Who knows, man? This is wild. Honestly, like, it's crazy. I haven't really heard anyone talk about this. I've seen a lot of videos about, you know, should they drop the Xbox One version? Is the Xbox One version going to hold it back? And, you know, a lot of valid points. Maybe it would. A lot of people I've heard argue, you know, about PC games where you can play brand new PC games on PCs that are 6-7 years old. So why, you know, why can't they figure it out for this? Obviously, the Xbox One is not even nearly as powerful as a 7-year-old PC, so that's part of it. But at the end of the day, I honestly don't care if it's on Xbox One because I'm a spoiled brat and I'm going to buy a Series X, or I'm going to play on PC. I'll probably do a little bit of both, honestly. So it's not really an issue for me. I know a lot of you are probably not, you know, in a position to buy a day one Series X or buy a Series X when Halo Infinite comes out, so you might be a little more upset. If that's the case, you know, I feel for you. That being said, this game needs to be the best game it possibly can be. If that means dropping the Xbox One version, so be it. And if it means delaying the game until 2022, so be it, I guess. Oh my god, that would be a long wait. But you know what? I'm 26. Every day's the same, so what's an extra year? It's been 5 years. It could be 6 years, maybe 7. Who knows? So let me know what you guys think, because that's a long wait. A lot of people are going to be pissed. I'm surprised that I haven't heard anybody talk about this. I'm assuming because it's maybe they don't consider Sponger to be an accurate news source, but he's mod verified Resetera user, and he's previously leaked accurate details on first party games before. So, you know, it's just something to talk about too, about, you know, Halo Infinite's release date. The release date's already been delayed a couple times. There's a lot of speculation on when it's going to come out. And honestly, I'm so tired of playing MCC and Halo 5 that I'd rather just talk about articles written by VGC staff. Very credible author. Obviously didn't want to give his name, so who knows, maybe it's all fake and I'm just wasting everyone's time, including my own. But I'm supposed to be working. I'm currently on the clock getting paid to do this, so I don't care either way. So if you're still watching, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before Halo Infinite comes out, and luckily it looks like we have 1 to 2 years to do it, so I think we might be able to make it. We're more than halfway there, guys. Subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video. Catch you on the flip side!